Greetings traders, D7 here with Grok Trade, and 2020 is over. 2021 is up. Let's talk about this. What a year we have had in 2020. It is now in the rear view mirror. Stocks have reached record highs once again. The Dow and the S&P 500 started and ended this unprecedented year at all-time highs with a lot of volatility in between. All three major indices have ended the year with big gains. So anyway, Dow, not as impressive, up 7.3%. So Dow's up 7%. It should have done better than that. But anyway, S&P 500, though, is a different ballgame, up 16.3%. The average is about 11% a year. The S&P is up 16.3%. That is a nice increase for this year. Nasdaq, though, is staggering. It's up 43.6%. It is the best year it has had since 2009. So that goes back 11 years. 11 years. So tech stocks were on fire, up almost 44%. Think about that. The average is 11% a year. It's up 44%. Staggering. Russell's up 18.2%. Really good year. 18.2%. Stock gains have been fueled by the largest federal government stimulus ever, and it will continue. Historic support from the Federal Reserve and optimism about how quickly the economy is likely to bounce back in 2021. All these things are helping the market stay afloat going into 2021. Investors are focused on the future. Now get this. Goldman Sachs predicts growth of around 6%, 5.9% in 2021. Now, that doesn't sound like a lot, right? But Goldman Sachs, this is their biggest prediction of growth it's had since 1984. I was in fourth grade. And the unemployment rate is expected to fall to 5%, according to the Fed, meaning 2 million more people could return to work. Corporate earnings are forecast to rise higher in the second half of the year, and stocks remain appealing for many investors because interest rates are so low, making them more attractive than other assets, such as bonds. Keep in mind, stocks are forward-looking instruments. They don't care about what is happening right now or what has happened in the past. Wall Street is at record highs. We have been in an amazing 11-year bull rally. We will, at some point, get a correction, and it will last for, assumably, years. The importance of understanding technical analysis has never been higher. Those who read the charts best will know when to sell to safeguard their profits. Taking a look at the technicals. Let's get busy. We're looking at the spider. This is the daily chart. This is a major trend line. We have multiple trend lines. It stopped. It got above. Check this out. On the last trading day, it got above for a short time, those two trading, and then it came right back down and closed right at those trend lines, those trend lines. This thing needs to break above. This is a rising wedge. It's more bearish than it is bullish, but it keeps knocking at the door of the ceiling. It should break out to the upside. It needs to do that. Very important. Diamonds, Dow, same thing. Up. It closes right at a trend line. It got above it, came back and closed right at it. Learn to draw these trend lines. We are mentors. We teach people how to do these trend lines. We use 3 different types of trend lines. It is a science, not an art. It is a science. You have to know how to draw those. It is complex. Nasdaq Cues. What's interesting with the Cues here is we are at the apex of a rising wedge. So if I go to a line chart, it will make more sense to you. So see this line chart here? Got to tighten this up just ever so slightly. It needs to be spot on. I do not. So right there, boom, boom, boom. So it makes a lot of sense here. See this? Go back to the candlesticks. It looks like a mess. It looks like we didn't draw trend lines correctly. No. So it is at its final move. It needs to pop higher to break out of this rising wedge. It has and must do that. So it's building kind of a high base too. So it has a decent chance of doing that. Volume has been a little light in this last week, which is highly It is very normal for that to happen during the holiday seasons. Russell's 2000 can lead the charge on what is to come. The Russell is saying we're going to drop. So it has already started to drop. It's staying above the 20-day moving average. It needs to stay above the 20-day simple moving average. The Russells must do that. So that's something we're looking at. But the financials really will tell us if we're going to go higher, if we're going to go lower. The financials will tell us that. Let's go to financials. The financial says we're going bullish, guys. Financial says we're going higher, higher, higher. That's what we're seeing here. But volume has been very, very light on the financial sector side. So my conviction, my confidence on this rally that the financials are having is tempered a bit just because of the volume being a little light. US dollars down, 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 but a major support line. We do have a hammer. So because of that, we could be hammering at a bottom. We do have a bullish divergence on the centered oscillator MACD. Look for this to bounce higher. If it bounces higher, that will put pressure on gold and silver. But right now, it's still going lower, okay? If it breaks this lower trend line, look for gold, silver, other commodities to rise higher, including stocks, okay? That could happen. Silver is up and away. We've been tracking higher as expected. Gold, gold, same thing. Broke a major trend line 2 trading sessions ago. We are up above this. As long as we stay above this red line, all is well. VIX is chopping sideways, relatively low. No problems here, guys. As long as we stay below 24, all is well. Bitcoin at the time of this video is up $32,600. It is up, and away. Bitcoin up again, $32,600. That's where we're at. And just crazy. If I go to a 1-minute chart, do this, you can see it in real time moving. So a lot of choppiness, but what a ride this has been. Let's go back to the daily chart. That's where we're at. Okay. So, I do hold Bitcoin. I do hold Ethereum. If you want to get in on this, you can get into an ETF. It's called GBTC. It's right here, GBTC. Here it is. As long as we stay above this, red trend line, this red trend line, as long as it stays above this red trend line, all is well, okay? All is well. If it gets below that, you might want to sell. But I like what I'm seeing here. GBTC will get you in. So it's BTC is the Bitcoin, GBTC. That's what it is. Ethereum, I have a lot of Ethereum. Ethereum's up. I got into Ethereum way earlier. I was in the 300s when I bought this, and it's now at 777. 777. That's great. So, that's what's going on. Let's look at tech stocks. I'm going to go in here on buy and sell. I'll be saying buy and sell. This is education purposes only. This is technically set up to be a buy or technically set up to be a sell. Not investment advice. I am not a licensed registered investment advisor. Okay. Let's make that clear. And before we get into this, I have a lot to do. Let's first talk about you. The fastest, most effective, the best way for us at Grok Trade to help you is for us to mentor you. Even pilots know that they need specialized education to succeed. And Maverick Fighter pilots secure the absolute best in training. If you want the shortcut to competent trading, secure our mentoring. It's a new year, guys. Don't wait. Click the link below. Give it, and let's have a phone call and talk about mentoring. Now, let's get into stock charts, okay? Let's get into stock charts. Let's get into buy and sells. Let's get into things that might be of interest to us. Apple, we'll start off with Apple. Apple's giving us a great bull pullback, guys. This is a buy opportunity. So everything is contingent on the markets. If the markets continue to push higher, yes, we are looking for bullish plays. So these bullish formations that are setting up for us are goes. This is a bull pullback. This is a great looking setup. I'd be looking for a buy. AMD, stay away from. Amazon has a problem. It broke out. It gave us beautiful, great promise. It has dropped. but it cracked this trend line. This could be a major death hook. This could get ugly and fast. So watch out on Amazon. BABA, stay away from it. It's in a downtrend. I would sell this if you're looking to put on a short position. Maybe BABA is it. Baidu, we have to wait for Baidu to build a base or to settle down a little bit here, but it is big time buy. I love it. Booking also is a big time buy, guys. Going higher. It's extended. It's not a great time to get into it. But if we get a pullback high base, give us a setup. That will be great. Cisco, if it breaks over the top of this trend line, it's go time. Okay, Cisco, it's go time if it breaks over. Catfish, I call it catfish. Big rising wedge. Stay away from it. It could be ready to drop, but if it breaks the red line and that blue line, it's a go time to the bull side. eBay, stay away from. It's in a downtrend. It doesn't know what to do. It's caught up in the moving averages. Facebook, stay away from. It's going sideways, doing nothing. Google is just stay away from. It's doing nothing. Google with an L, stay away from. It's doing nothing. Okay, GoPro is at a perfect buy area. We're at support. So we're at support, you buy, it goes up. At support, buy and goes up. At support, you buy and it goes up. Doesn't mean it's going to go up, but this is a beautiful area to be looking to buy. GoPro. Microsoft looks like a buy opportunity. Nice pullback, nice hammer. MU took off. That was the buy opportunity a couple days ago, but this thing is ready to go. Don't hold over earnings. We have earnings coming up. And I'm using, to go back to this, I'm using TradingView. If you go here and you click on the E, you can see that earnings will be on the 7th, and it tells you what the EPS will be, and but 69 cents on that day. So, but that's the day they're going to be reporting. Netflix, if it breaks over, great, but right now stay away from it until it can start to make its breakout. Nvidia, stay away from, not good. Oracle is a great setup, guys. Nice bull pullback hammer. When the next rally up could blast through these, and Oracle could be off and running. I added Palantir Tech to the list. This is the first time I added them. They are early for me to add, but because of all the attention it is getting, I've added it. You are welcome. So do your own research on this. Do your own research, but this could be an up and comer. This could be at $200, not $23. So this is something that we're watching here at Grok Trade. PayPal looks great. It popped up, but this could be a death hook, but it's bouncing off of this support line. It really needs to pop up to make this trend line go. It needs, for it to be invalid, it needs to break it again. If it can do that, that's a great buy opportunity. Roku, nice bull pullback. Stay above the 20-day moving edge, the blue line there. Look for a buy. Shopify, nice pullback, guys. Above the 20-day, look for a buy to the upside. Snap, stay away from. Run. Tesla at resistance. This is a good time to sell unless it breaks out, but look to sell Tesla at this and wait for it to come back down and then rebuy it at a better time. Twitter is a great bull pennant. Look for this to break higher. Twitter is a buy. I have received a call from the President of the United States. I have the recording. It is coming up next. Give me a like if you like. Follow us if you haven't done so yet. Catch you guys later.
Hi, Des. This is your favorite President of the United States, or POTUS. What a silly word. I think you'll agree that POTUS might be the national flower of the Bahamas. It is. I know it is. Look it up. Don't look it up. It's been a while, but I was prompted to give you a quick call because my sources, I got a guy, one of my guys in my sources told me you have a new super duper uber secret trading algorithm. Very exciting indeed. Because I'm super rich and wealthy, please also add me, your favorite president, to your email shortlist of the other multi-millionaire investors like me. Well, no, not anything like me. Anyway, please keep me informed on the algor's progress and when I can invest with you. Anyway, 2020 has come and gone. But it was really just a stellar year. I had huge numbers, huge, vivid numbers, but the 2020 numbers were not as huge as the bigly successful numbers I output, not only in the election that I won, and not nearly as largely huge as the trading profit numbers I banked thanks to D7, Mark the Meerkat, and Romulus helped me do. This helps me close out 2020 and start off 2021 with new purchases of swanky golf courses, lovely properties, just lovely. Your greatest president in history has to go now, so keep this between us. We're preparing for a new civil war, you know. I'm not leaving, can't leave, I won't leave. Stay strong and give me my best to the Grok family. Oh, and I hope to be a mentee student soon because you're using Zoom. All my secret security agents will be able to take a break. Okay, bye. Gotta go. Greatest prez ever out.